Wednesday, March 18th, day 3 of quarantine. Let's keep it going, shall we? I mean, look, I got chips and dip and TV and computer. So, look, man, every day here is Spirit Friday. So, pretty good for teachers anyway. You guys don't, that doesn't really apply to you because you don't care. I've seen what you wear to school. Let's look at today's notes that I want to talk to you guys about. As far as one pagers, the sketch notes assignment, as far as those are rolling in pretty steadily. I would say pretty consistently. Not a ton, but like it's been piecemeal here and there. I'd say maybe 25 to 50, between 25% and half of you, somewhere in that range, have been submitting those, and they look great. That I'm just really proud of. Some of you have gotten creative with your lack of artistic ability, and it shows. But you still took the time to make sure you were doing it right. And as you know, that's the quickest way to my heart. You don't have to be worth a darn as a student, but if you're going to take time to be diligent about your work, man, like that's all I've ever asked of you guys. So far looking good. Keep up the great work. Those do have to be in color some way or some form or fashion. Had one student submit basically the entire assignment in black and white, but you could tell he had gone back through and added color here and there just to some of the quotes and the lines and things like that. And guess what? That met the requirement. I never said how much it has to be. I don't want to say how much it has to be because the point of the assignment is for you guys to be creative, and I like that some of you guys are doing that. Real Women Have Curves is our assignment for today and tomorrow. It's about a 2-hour movie. I feel like with the movie and with the viewing guide, that's probably 2 days worth of class time for us. So that is the assignment for today and for tomorrow. Again, please check the blog tomorrow and look for another video update tomorrow. But that is the assignment for today and tomorrow. Get those viewing guides in. A couple of you have asked, how do you want those questions done? You can handwrite them and send me a picture. You can type out all the answers and send it to me as a Word document. You don't have to rewrite any questions. So if you just want to simply write, number 1 and then your answer, that would be fine if you do that. It's really just something I want you guys to be thoughtful in your responses, especially in regards to the film. They shouldn't, you know how I feel about this. It shouldn't be 1 or 2 words. It should be a complete thought. If it's a complete thought for all the questions over what is basically an hour and a half, hour 45 minute, something like that movie, I feel like that's fair. So that's due Sunday at 11:59. It's our plan for today and tomorrow, but it's due Sunday. You can get it to me today if you want to. Tomorrow, however you want to structure your week. Do not forget about the sketch notes assignment. So if you're thinking about what's due, some of you are thinking like, I need to know what is due. What is Coach Hall looking for? How all this is well and good. The videos, Coach Hall, whatever, the Remind app, all this is fine, but what is due for a grade? I know some of you are thinking that way, and that's fair. On Sunday, at 11:59, I should be able to check off that you have done every single student I teach. Okay, so that's second and third block, senior lit students. You need to have this one pager, the sketch notes assignment, completed. You need to have the viewing guide questions completed. Okay, I'm not checking for fences, act 1, scene 1, because you're supposed to just be reading it, but that's going to be Friday's assignment, right? If you're interested in getting a jump start on that so you don't have to work on Friday, the way I do graduate school myself is I get all the work done by Thursday. That's what I always plan on. So, for example, I have a gifted certification program. I have an assignment that's due Sunday night at 11:59. Well, I got one of them done today. I'm going to do the other one tomorrow because I don't want to do anything on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday as far as schoolwork goes. So if you want to go ahead and get this viewing guide done and read scene 1 of Fences, act 1, scene 1, or watch a little bit of that movie, that's what you're going to have done by Sunday night. If you have, and of course you could turn any of that stuff in at any time. If you have a question, please send it to me in Remind or email me. I love it when you guys have questions because typically it's something that I haven't really thought, just like in class, typically it's something I haven't really thought to address because I have all of this up here. And then you'll say something or you'll ask a question. I'm like, man, I should have said that. And I can address it in these videos. That's really what these videos are for me to kind of check in with you and to clarify assignments you may have questions on. I have my laptop open and the sound on from about 5 in the morning. It's really 6, but 5 in the morning till 12 o'clock around lunchtime. Actually, it's almost 1 right now, every day. And then I close up shop until about 9 o'clock. At 9 o'clock, I check my emails and I see that if it's anything like yesterday, I see that a bunch of you are active in the afternoon, which makes sense. And a bunch of you guys submitted stuff yesterday, and it was great. It was great. The best way to reach me, if there's some immediacy in your questions, if it's like, man, I got a question, I got to ask Coach Hall right now, Remind is the best way because I keep my phone with me, I mean, pretty much all the time. Yeah, I got a Remind right now from one of my Honors World Literature students. So I have that with me all the time, and I'll respond to him as soon as I'm done with this video. So never hesitate to ask me any questions you might have. I will say this, if you know of someone or if you yourself, either way, if it's you or if it's someone else that you know that I teach that is having trouble accessing any of this stuff because they don't have a computer or they're having a hard time accessing stuff because of lack of technology, the administration and the teaching staff, we know that is going to be the number one excuse when we get back for not having any of this stuff. So if you're having trouble with any of this, you need to let me know now so that we can find an alternate path for you. Okay? I find a way to get you this information. All right, because not having technology, oh, Coach, I didn't see it. My dad's computer crashed. That's not going to work as an excuse. I'm just letting you know that now. I want you to know that now because whenever we do get back together, that's not going to work as an excuse. So let me know. Send me a remind. Send me an email, Coach, or even on a YouTube comment. Coach, the technology thing for me isn't going to work. Is there another way I can do this? And then we'll find a solution from there. I need to know that immediately. I need to know that like Friday by 3:30, basically. So you have about 48 hours to figure out getting in touch with me. Also, a disclaimer saying that you sent it. I sent it. It must be in your junk mail or is in your spam. Or maybe it didn't go through on my email. I swear, Coach, I sent it. That's also not going to work as an excuse. Please, I'm telling you, just make sure it comes through. If you're not sure, Coach, I sent it, but I'm not sure it went through. My computer was giving me a hard time. Send me a remind and ask me if it went through or not. Coach, you get it? And I'll tell you yes or no. 99% of the time, I've been able to respond to students. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, sure did. So please let me know if you're having any questions with the technology aspect of this. Please let me know if you have any questions. That's it for the day. I got nothing else. Like I always say, I feel like there's something else I was going to tell you, but I'm looking at my notes that I need to, the things that I need to go over with you guys, and nothing really comes up. As always, I appreciate any encouragement you can send my way. I hope you feel encouraged. I hope you guys are feeling okay. Check on your family. Check on elderly family you have. If you have an older neighbor, please check on them. Sometimes I have a hard time, even if they're feeling well, sometimes I have a hard time navigating some of these stores and getting the supplies that they need. If there's anything I can do to help, please let me know. And if I can't help, I'll find a way to make sure that someone is able to. Thinking about you guys, miss you guys. I hope we can get together again soon. Believe it or not, third block students, I even miss Sicario's daily discussion of either, gosh, what was it? I know mermaids, flat earth. There was something else too. Vampires perhaps being real. And I never knew how good I had it having some of you guys in my class as far as the entertainment you provide. So anyway, want to let you know, miss you. Talk to you guys soon. Hopefully see you in person soon. I hope you guys are doing well. Man, 10 minutes. Sorry. I guess I talked too long today. Sorry. I'll try to cut it down tomorrow. Bye.